Okay, y'all, today I want to show you some basic scales on the guitar. Many of you probably already know this, but I want to show you the system that I use when I teach on our Skool, Skool. We give you very interactive guitar training, and right now it's only 50 a month or 500 a year, at least through the month of February of 2026. And anyway, so this file will actually come on there. It's called Basic Scales. And down here, you can see I've got this neck. So here's tablature. And of course, each line is a string. So this is your low, your sixth string. And each fret is the number right here. So it's going to go third fret to sixth fret. So right here, we have. And see, this is my guitar synth that's triggering this right here. So I just have it set up like that. So I just overlay it. And then over here is my app, Interval Matrix Pro. So we're in G, so I'm going to select G right here. And this is the largest collection of scales and chords that you'll ever find. And it's all laid out in intervals. So you can see I got G, I got scales selected. So now I go down here. And we're going to go pentatonic scales. And a G minor pentatonic. So here we are right here. So we're going to lay it out this way. I'm going to call it out, plus we're going to lay it out this way. And of course, each interval is color coded. So we have third fret and sixth fret on the sixth string. This is the most common scale on the guitar. And then third fret and fifth fret on the fifth string. And then same thing on the fourth string. Same thing on the third string. And then on the second string, 3 and 6. So we're right here. And C down here. And then right here. And then we're going to go 3, 6, 3. On the first string, and then 6-3 on the second string, and then 5-3 on the third string, and then 5-3 on the fourth string. Same thing on the fifth string, and then 6-3 on the sixth string. Now, I'm giving each finger its own fret. So my first finger is assigned to the third fret here, and then third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Now the next one we're going to do is the B flat major pentatonic, which is actually the same scale. We're just moving it up to the sixth fret. So I want to look at it on this chart right here. We're going right here, and then we see how we have this right here. So I want to start my second finger. That way, third finger, pinky, okay? So second and pinky. That way your first finger is sitting right here ready to grab this. Being able to play fast and more advanced applicable ideals and stuff like that, you want to plan ahead where you're about to go. You always want to look ahead. So in this case, I have the sixth fret, then the eighth fret, and then the fifth fret and eighth fret. Same thing on the next string. And then on the third string, fifth fret and seventh fret. And then second string, 6 and 8. And then 6, 8, 6 on the first string. And then 8, 6. And then 7, 5. And then 8, 5. 8, 5. And then 8 and 6. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the minor pentatonic, and this is relative minor and major, by the way. If you want, like we have G right here. If you go up 1, 2, 3 frets, you have your relative major from a minor. And if this is your B flat or B flat major, if you want your relative minor, 1, 2, 3, you go back 3 frets. So the next one's the blues scale. This one is the same thing as the pentatonic, but we're going to add the tritone right here. So we have 3 and 6, 3, 4. Oh yeah. And let me pull this up right here. So we're gonna go to the blues scale. Yeah. So we have 3 and 6, and then notice how we added this sharp 4. That's your tritone. That's an equal distance from the root note to the octave or the root. So we have. So 3, 6, 3, 4, 5 on the fifth string, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6 on the third string, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3 on the first string, 6, 3 on the second, 6, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 4, 3, 6, 3. So now if we have our minor pentatonic, we're going to, if we raise this note, we then have a major third. This is going to be called the dominant 7 pentatonic. So let me go to right here. So here we have 3 and 7, and then 3 and 5, and then 3 and 5, and then 4 and 5, and then 3, 6, and then 3, 7, 3, 6, 3, and then 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 3, 7, 3. Okay, now the next one's called the Mixoblues scale, and this one we have the minor pentatonic, but then we have the dominant 7 pentatonic, where we had this 7th fret, we had this major third, but we're going to pick it up right here. And then we have the tritone from the blues scale. So this one gives us a lot of different variety here. And let's see here. Oh, that's the pentatonics. Let's go down to the Mixoblues right there. Okay. So here we have the 3rd fret, 6th fret, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 5 on the 4th string, and then on the 3rd string, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 and 6, 3, 6, 7, 6, 3, and it's 6, 3 on the 2nd string, 6, 5, 4, 3, 5, 3 on the 4th, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 6 and 3. Now here we're going to go to a 3-note per string scale. We're going to do the major scale. So G major scales and modes. So we're going to do Ionian right here. So we're going to do this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are our intervals. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to use our middle finger in the middle. We're going to go first, middle, and pinky. But it's 3, 5, 7. Now with my pick, I want to go down, then up, down, up on the next one, which is also 3, 5, 7. And then 4, 5, 7 for 2 strings. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Second string, 5, 7, 8. So first, third, and pinky. And then up, down, up, 5, 7, 8. And then 7, 5. And then second string, 8, 7, 5. 7, 5, 4 on the third. 7, 5, 4 on the fourth. 7, 5, 3 on the fifth. 7, 5, 3 on a 6. Okay, the next one is the G natural minor. So I'm going to go back to my scales here. And this is why I love Interval Matrix Pro. So Aeolian is your natural minor. So right here, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, which is also known as a sharp 5, flat 7, 1, 2, flat 3, 4. So we have 3, 5, 6 on the 6th string and 5th string, and then 3, 5, 7 on the 4th and 3rd, and then 2nd string 4, 6, 8, and then 1st string 5, 6, 8, 6, 5, and then 8, 6, 4 on the 2nd string, 7, 5, 3 for 2 strings, and then 6, 5, 3, and then 6, 5, 3. So that's the natural minor. Now let's go to the harmonic minor. This one's like that medieval Dragon Slayer type sound here. So we're going to go to harmonic minor right there. And this one is same as natural minor, but we have, instead of a minor 7, we have a major 7. This is why I love intervals, because we can move the root note anywhere, but by using intervals, each note has a specific sound. It has a specific quality. So here we have 3, 5, 6, same thing on the next string, and then 4, 5, 7, and then on the 3rd string, 3, 5, 7, and then we have 4, 7, 8, and then 5, 6, 8, 6, 5, 8, 7, 4, 7, 5, 3, 7, 5, 4, 6, 5, 3, 6, 5, 3 on the next one. Okay, now the next one's the melodic minor. Now typically people will ascend melodic minor and descend the natural minor. So in this case we have 3, 5, 6. Let me pull it up here. So we have the melodic minor. Okay, right here. Now we're going to descend the melodic minor and ascend the natural minor. So we have 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 5, 6, 8, 6, 5. Now on the descend, we're going to go back to our natural minor. So Aeolian right here. And see how we shifted the one note. Now we have 8, 6, 4. And then 7, 5, 3. 7, 5, 3, 6, 5, 3, 6, 5, 3. So those are your basic scales that are must-have memorized. They're all rooted off of G. I want you to check out my Skool, y'all. It's on sale right now for $50 a month. You get live interaction with 2 of Shawn Lane's guitar students. And I was educated at the Atlanta Institute of Music, and that's where I met Shawn Lane. And then one of my old professors, Sid Wolf, who also was learning from Shawn, we both started developing a curriculum with Shawn. So it's a very special curriculum. But look, for the cost of less than one guitar lesson a week, you get a full month. And if you pay $500, you get the full year, all year round. You get access to us, and there's all kinds of courses on there. And we have some great players on there. It's Skool, SKOOL.com/Shawn Lane. Then Interval Matrix Pro is on the Apple App Store. So go ahead and get that. There's a 3-day trial on it. It is a very comprehensive guide to chords and scales, and it is absolutely beautiful, and it's laid out in intervals. And as of right now, we need some Android testers. So if you want to, if you're on Android and you want to email intervalmatrixpro@gmail.com, if we get you in on the testing, we'll send you instructions on what to do. Then you'll get free lifetime access. We need about 12 testers right now to help us out. So anyway, I'm Jimmy Hudson. I approve this message. Hey, please like and subscribe so I can keep bringing this content to you. And check out our Skool. We have a free tier as well, but $50 a month is way cheaper than any lesson. Y'all take care. Thank you.